fighters of Ukraine's 116th Separate Brigade, in coordination with the Solovey unit, struck with devastating precision. In a single series of engagements, they destroyed 5 enemy infantry fighting vehicles and 2 tanks. Through the haze of the battlefield, 3 Russian armored personnel carriers emerged, carrying an assault group intent on breaking through Ukrainian lines. They advanced with speed, engines roaring, but the defenders were already watching. With calm precision, Ukrainian gunners opened fire. The first APC erupted in flames, the second was torn apart before it could maneuver, and the third ground to a halt under a devastating strike. In less than a minute, the attack was over. The enemy never reached the trenches. Under the cover of night, Ukrainian fighters moved like shadows through the darkness. Their mission was clear: find and destroy the enemy's weapons before they could strike. In the distance, the silhouette of a Russian Grad multiple-launch rocket system appeared. Within seconds, a precision strike lit up the night sky, tearing the launcher apart and silencing one of the enemy's main tools for bombardment. But the operation didn't end there. Thermal sights picked up the hulking shape of a tank nearby. Another carefully aimed shot followed, a blinding flash. Then the heavy machine was nothing more than a burning shell. Quick, silent, and devastating, the raid left the enemy without the firepower they had relied on for shelling Ukrainian positions. By dawn, the fighters had already vanished into the night, leaving behind only smoldering wrecks as proof they were ever there. Ukrainian troops spotted the Russian FPV drone's dune lying in wait and destroyed it on the move before it could strike. The enemy advanced with infantry fighting vehicles fitted with drone protection, heavy armor, mesh screens, and reinforced plating, all meant to shield them from aerial strikes. Their goal was to storm Ukrainian positions and break the line. But from above, Ukrainian attack UAVs were already locked on target. The first strike came fast, slicing through the defenses as if they weren't there. An explosion tore through one of the vehicles mid-attack, halting its advance instantly. The remaining IFV swerved, but the assault had lost its momentum. From high above, a Ukrainian drone closed in on its target, a Russian tank lurking below. With perfect precision, it released a thermite charge that landed squarely on the armor. In an instant, the substance ignited, burning white-hot and searing through the hull. The steel melted, flames roared from within, and the tank was consumed from the inside out. When the fire finally died, on the front line, a group of Russian soldiers halted to refuel their vehicle. They worked quickly, but they had chosen the wrong place and the wrong country to stop. High above, Ukrainian drones had already marked their position. The first strike came without warning. A single explosion ripped through the vehicle, leaving it engulfed in flames. Panic spread instantly. The surviving soldiers scattered, diving into nearby shelters, hoping the worst was over. But the drones were relentless. One by one, each hiding spot was targeted. Explosions tore through every cover, sending shockwaves through the air and sealing the fate of those inside. What began as a routine refueling ended in complete destruction. A reminder that in this war, there are no safe moments and no safe places for the invaders. In the contested fields of the Zaporizhia direction, every movement matters. Every shadow on the horizon could be the start of an attack. That morning, enemy vehicles appeared, moving into position, confident in their armor and firepower. But their presence had already been detected. From observation posts to drone operators, the fighters of the 92nd Separate Assault Brigade and the Achilles unit worked as one. Coordinates were confirmed, targets marked. In the air, Ukrainian drones banked toward the threat, carrying deadly precision in their payloads. The first strike hit with surgical accuracy, shattering the lead vehicle before it could fire a shot. A second followed moments later, flames erupting across the field. The enemy tried to reverse, to find cover, but the kill zone had already closed in. Every attempt to escape was met with another strike. Steel cracked, ammunition cooked off, and black smoke twisted upward into the sky. Within minutes, what had arrived as a spearhead of an attack was nothing but burning wreckage scattered across the steppe. The operation was over almost as quickly as it began. Through coordination, speed, and unerring precision, the Ukrainian defenders had given the enemy no time to react, and no chance to save their vehicles. In the Pokrov's direction, Special Operations Forces Alpha were on the hunt. Through reconnaissance, they spotted a Russian BM-21 Grad, a multiple-launch rocket system capable of raining destruction for miles. The target was locked. Seconds later, a powerful strike hit with pinpoint accuracy. The blast tore through the launcher, setting off a chain of explosions that consumed the entire installation. When the smoke cleared, the Grad was gone, reduced to twisted metal and silence. Another threat erased before it could unleash its fire.